us in the show, drinking coffee, wishing you all well, because life is swell. Super Fast Tortoise. Start the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us, you and me.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, welcome to the morning coffee show. Let's talk from in the shell and share good vibes and good times. Friends and trends have been the senses. Let's get a bit senseless. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we bring good vibes and good times. Welcome to the morning coffee show with Super Fast Tortoise. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we have the flow.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Morning Coffee Show where we got the flow. We got Rayman, Hillbilly, Mugenfool, Mad Sax, and Lone Wolf.
Oh, woo woo.
That's right. We got everybody in the house today. Man, you know it's a good show when there's two bald people in the
Just cleaned up for you today.
Oh, nice. I knew he's looking
Y'all got a date?
handsome.
Maybe.
Cleaned up. Yeah, you cleaned up for him. Y'all got a date?
He's got a date with the post office.
Yes, I do, man. That has been kicking my butt, I'm happy to say.
Awesome.
That's good. That's good. Yeah. TCG player needs to kick your butt. It's like you using me, I'll be sending you to the post office.
Yes.
Oh, man. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday today. Today is going to be a chat and chill kind of day. Later on, I'm going to try to revitalize the conversation we started yesterday. Before we got into the topic of reading this particular article yesterday. But other than that, how are you guys doing? How are you, Rayman?
I am doing fantastic. Glad to be here. Glad to see so many wonderful people this morning, and I have no doubt that we're going to have a great show today.
All right. And while you're here, why don't you tell us about where you're streaming from?
Currently, I am streaming, and I have been all week, and I will be for the foreseeable future from Mr. B's Game Lounge. I'm currently sitting in front of one of the owner Brad's mural. I've been moving every day just a little bit, so if you watch all week, you'll probably get to see the whole wall. I'm basically halfway down it now. But it's just a great place to come hang out, play Magic. We've got a ton of Magic to play tonight. I don't know how I'm going to get it all in, but somehow I'm going to manage to play a bunch of Commander tonight.
Oh, nice. And if you guys don't know, in the description below, there's the address and information to get a hold of Mr. B's Game Lounge. Yeah.
Yep. Down in the Coulee, dude.
Nice. We got MTG HILLBILLY.
Hey.
How's it going?
Going pretty good. Had a pretty good run on Arena. Getting creatures over 2,000. I've done pretty good.
Good. I'm glad. Got to wake up, shake up. What do you call it in Hillbilly's house? Wake and moonshine?
Mm.
I think that's what he had to say. It's coffee.
A little strong coffee. That's right.
I like my coffee strong.
So how are you doing, Mugenfool?
I'm doing good.
Yeah, that's
This
good.
is Wednesday, so yeah.
Yeah, good. I'm glad. And Tibalts, how's it going?
Going well. Like I said, I've been busy selling cards, which has been phenomenal for this month.
Yeah,
so,
why don't you tell us where we can find those sweet cards that you're selling?
well, if you really want to find me, the easiest way to probably find me is go to darkritual.site. My card shop on TCGplayer is called Dark Ritual also. That can be hard to find sometimes, but if you go to darkritual.site, you will find everything Tibalts Apprentice there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Very hairy pancakes. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, welcome to the show. I had to read that slowly to make sure I didn't mess up the word. All right, how are you doing, Lone Wolf?
I'm doing all right. I'm about ready for my mid-morning nap.
Mid-morning naps. You can never go wrong with a good nap.
Oh, buddy.
Nah.
Nice.
All right. So today on the agenda, we got some good stuff going on. Well, there's no real agenda, I promise you. But we got normal stuff we're going to do today. And one of the normal things we do today is we get to...
Card of the day.
Woo! Brought to us by TCGdude on Discord. If you're not a part of Discord, become a member. That's where you can interact with the show. But yes, Discord, TCGdude sent Consult the Necromages, which I used to play this card back in Ravnica City at Guild Block. That was a long time ago now. Costs a generic, a blue and a black. It's a sorcery. He says choose one. Target player draws 2 cards, or target player discards 2 cards. Ooh, solid card.
Let me make sure I got 2 lands in my hand before you use this against me.
Oh, yeah. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask you if you have 2 lands in your hand every turn.
I'll make sure I hold up a dang on counter spell.
Well, counter the spell.
Wait a minute, I ain't got many counter spells. Maybe one. I may have 1 counter spell in a deck.
Right?
They should have moved this card up to uncommon, or maybe even rare, and just made it an instant.
Right. Instant would have been insane. Like, this would probably see some competitive play if this was instant. Especially back in this time when Dredge was a main mechanic.
Yeah, I agree. This would be a whole lot better if it wasn't instant.
Right, but that's common. So you get it at sorcery speed, and it's still 3 mana, draw 2 cards is pretty solid. And
it's not bad.
To make target player discard 2 cards, usually people wait till there's like 2-3 cards in a person's hand and make them discard 2 of them.
Yep.
So, yeah. It's a fun old classic card back from the set that got me into Magic the Gathering. Yeah. Tibalt.
I'm thinking that it's nice to have card draw without any life loss attached to it.
Right?
That is nice.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm thinking is probably they would have balanced it out with some life loss if they did it at instant speed.
Mm-hmm. To be honest,
if you're drawing cards with black attached, you're used to losing the life, so
Yeah.
I'll take it.
to be honest with you, from the set this is from, I'm actually surprised that it says target player discards 2 cards, because this is from the milling cycle. I'm surprised it didn't mill player 2 cards. It doesn't say target player puts the top 2 cards of the library into the graveyard.
Ooh, yeah.
Which isn't mill. It's mill adjacent.
Mill adjacent. That's right. But all right, let's get done with that. Go to the picture of the day. The picture of the day is game night comes. Bonds are formed. Friendships are made. Yeah.
So I see Mikey, Leo, Batman, and
some
2 blokes I do not recognize.
That's right. I don't know who they are.
The other one could be Casey Jones just without the mask.
Yeah.
Bo Luke Duke from the Dukes of Hazzard.
My first thought was actually the guys from Supernatural.
No.
And that seemed like it would be on theme.
Well,
Yeah, it would be.
the irony in this picture is everything in this picture was listed except 2 normal people, right? There was turtles, there was Batman, there was a coffee shop, and card games. All listed in the prompt.
Cards look like more like Yu-Gi-Oh cards than Magic.
I think they're playing Yu-Gi-Oh. I do think they're playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
That's what it looks like they're playing.
Yeah, who knows what they're playing? Like, I put Magic the Gathering cards, and this is what it prompted up.
It looks like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it does.
does look like Yu-Gi-Oh cards, though.
Soul Bond or something like that.
Well, I figured it's like a kind of a custom game where you have like you notice there's those 2 cards that are propped up. Like, those are important for the game state, and people are playing around the cards. So I figured it was just kind of like its own game. I'm like, you know what? That looks like it'd be a fun game. In fact, if you get into game design, maybe you do have a card that changes the board state. Everybody plays against it. You know?
New format found for
Or arch
Yu-Gi-Oh.
enemy.
I'm playing planes, but Hope Mellowhood turns into plane.
Yeah.
Plane chase. It's like plane chase.
Yeah.
Plane chase. Whoop whoop. It's just a fun set. No, it looks like a fun game. I mean, it got Batman interested, so maybe it's an expensive game. Maybe it's like a $1,000 a pack game.
Yeah, it's got the turtles there, and they're notoriously poor.
But if you watch the last movie, you find out they don't have a problem stealing stuff.
So that is true.
I'm kidding. Yeah, but they are poor. They live in the sewers. You know, they make the sewer life look pretty good. I mean, why don't we have people in the sewers now? No, I'm kidding.
We do. There's a whole city of them in Vegas.
No, that's true. I watched the
Yeah.
documentary on that.
Yep.
But all right, Ray, why you tell me y'all podcasting? Oh, why aren't you?
It's a vidcasting.
Yeah, it's autocorrect. He
Yeah.
says no, I can type. why you tell me not tell me that we're podcasting? Yeah, that's right. Well, Ray's excited. He gets too excited, you know.
I do. I get so excited. They get to watch me headbang every morning.
That's true. You just woke up. Yeah, well, that's what we're here for, to wake you up with Folgers in your cup.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if you're hillbilly, it's folders in a little bit of moonshine.
The best part of waking up is Folgers and moonshine in your cup.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. But now, my friends, let's get to the question of the day. And the question of the day actually formed around Tibalt. I didn't know he's coming. But,
Uh-oh.
so,
This could be interesting.
but, you know, I do watch closely his channel. And I get ideas from him.
Thank you.
Yeah, so let's see what the question of the day is.
Super Fast Tortoise here. I got the question for the question of the day. The question of the day is, what's one goal that you got set for the future? What's one thing you want to do in the future that's fun and you're willing to share with everybody else? What's one thing you want to accomplish and reach in the future, my friends? Let's go.
Ooh, I could start with this one.
Ooh.
I already got my answer.
Go ahead.
All right.
Finish more video games.
Finish more video games. That's right.
It may be a small goal, but it's still a goal I'd like to complete.
Well, I think there's a song playing in the background going, I'm the best around. Nobody can take me down. Copyright.
Right, TM.
But you can see how I formed this question around a particular person here. Because he's always talking about what he wants to do.
It's too easy to say that I want to do $10,000 in sales next year, but that's my goal as far as doing my store goal. But I have a goal of doing more collaborations with more content creators for my channel or their channel, or now that YouTube allows you to share with people and stuff, I want to do. That's my goal for next year, is to get more collaborations with more people on more decks.
Ooh, more decks. I mean, I got plenty of decks. You know,
Yes.
I'm recyclable.
I have way too many.
No such thing as too many.
That's cool. Maybe you can have Rayman on your show once.
Yes.
If you guys can work that out. That'd be
I'm
cool.
not sure. I'm dealing with a jealousy issue right now here because I never got a chance to do. I always wanted to do a mohawk. My wife has done a mohawk. I never got a chance to do a mohawk, and then it went away. So my opportunity is lost.
That's not particularly true. I remember you shared a picture with me a long time ago where you had like this cap with a mohawk on it.
I did. I had to cheat one in. Now I'm doing the opposite. I'm just cutting out the middle instead. I can do that. I can do a bozo.
To be fair on you, be fair on Raymond, I'm jealous of your mustache.
All right. Well, let's roll the question over. Who wants to answer this question? Oh.
I have so many. I literally just so many things that I want to do. You know, I want to get the YouTube channel that we're doing here for Mr. B's. I want to get that up and expanded. I want to run more 40K tournaments next year. I have just so many things that I want to do But as our friend in chat there, Aaron Source Rex will tell you, I am probably the busiest person that most of you will ever meet in your entire life. I get about 4 hours of sleep a night because I'm just constantly got stuff going on.
Mhm.
But I love all of it. I mean, I don't hate it. So I got a lot of stuff I want to do. More YouTube. I love being on here with you guys every day now. More Commander, more 40K, just a lot more of what I'm doing because it's the few things in life that make me genuinely happy. And a wise man once said, "Don't try and be happier than happy."
Don't try to be happier than happy. Never heard that one before, but it makes sense. It makes sense. What about you, Hillbilly?
Hey, I wanted to try to do some more Commander during the week instead of just doing one a week.
Mhm.
I want to try and get two games done a week at least. And then also, because I like to get a game in on Monday and then Tuesday already doing it.
Mhm.
And just making better decks also. Being able to actually get down and to figure out how to study the cards correctly and make better commander decks than what I got.
Well, that's not bad. Not bad.
And I'm already working on a deck that's from scratch and trying to figure out what cards can actually go in that deck, which I find that kind of difficult because of there being so many cards in the game.
Mhm.
And I've tried using Scryfall and I just can't understand how to use that dang Scryfall.
Right.
I feel like you got to be a genius in order to use it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's 25,000 unique Magic cards, like not counting reprints. Just like I think it numbers something like 25,000 or somewhere along that line.
I wouldn't doubt
individual Magic cards.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good. And then there's a lot of work to go on. The one piece of advice I can throw in is try to understand your meta, what other people are playing that play with you all the time.
Yep.
Yeah. That helps with deck building because it kind of gives you an idea of what you want to throw in your deck.
Right.
I say that's way too difficult. You shouldn't concentrate on the meta. You should just concentrate on the 4 ways people try to win and stop them from doing that.
Yep.
Combat.
Yep. And I also want to get more involved with my LGS.
Mm-hmm.
They do have casual commander nights. Standard nights I ain't really worried about because I ain't gonna spend no money on no paper.
My LGS focuses on CEDH more often nowadays.
Mine focuses on draft, CEDH, casual, standard, pretty much all over it.
Drafting.
I
That's a hell of a sport.
I wish I had a local game store in my like small town.
Right.
I have to go to the city right next to my town in order to do draft, and since I'd have to have someone to take me there.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably have to ask my brother if he would really be willing to take me. But since he doesn't work but goes to college right now, I can't get him to take me.
They even do draft, and I mean they do it all.
Right. Yeah, and Lone Wolf.
What's up?
Do you have a goal that you want to share with us?
I got two goals. The first goal is kind of in 2 parts. I want to collect more cards, but specifically I want to get my hands on as many extravagant replication and dual natures that I can. I want to have a binder full of both of those cards and just those 2 cards.
Nice.
Sorry to butt in. I didn't mean to butt in too hard, but someone's been collecting like a certain lobster card, and he's up to like 900 something now.
Wow, ridiculous! Lobster. Do the lobster dance. But anyways, you can continue, Lionel.
My second goal is probably going to bring a laughter from Hillbilly and Tortoise here, but I want to get better at. It's kind of going off of what Hillbilly did a little bit earlier. I want to get better at deck building. I want to improve my decks because I don't feel like they're very good. Like they can be. I know Hillbilly. I know. Personally, for me, I don't feel like they're that great. I'm not saying that they're that bad, but there's areas in deck building that I want to get better at.
I'll say that's always true for every Magic the Gathering person.
Coaches has a question for you. He says, how would you feel with a binder full of the same 2 cards?
I would be beyond ecstatic.
That's funny. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. So
Well,
deck building.
Yeah. Well, since I talked, I got something to add along with remark there. So those 2 cards that he mentioned, that's all he talks about. Those are his 2 favorite cards in Magic the Gathering. Am I right about that?
Yeah, they are my all-time favorite cards in Magic the Gathering, and if you go to ask me why, I can't tell you. I just like anything that makes tokens, I guess. And to me, these were like the best, my opinion, 2 of the best token generators that I've had.
Yeah, pet cards. Yep.
They are good.
I know.
We all have some.
Lone Wolf is like, Lone Wolf is like, tell me why I gotta have you in my mind. Tell me why. Tortoise is on a singing roll today. All right, so it's my turn. Yeah. Well, one thing I want to do in the coming future, and this is like not a short-term goal, because I am monetized on YouTube. And monetized on YouTube doesn't mean I make lots of money. I guarantee it. It's a little bit. But I do want to learn how to form better shows and stuff with more content that engages people to gather those super chats, and I want to start earning money from YouTube to do more giveaways. So that's one of the goals I have in the future, is to learn how to do YouTube better for those reasons. Because the more giveaways we can do, the more Tortoise merch we can come out. I mean, we've already got mugs out, we got playmats out, we got sleeves out there. You know, I want to get more stuff out there. You know, we got people who are members of the channel who get some killer stuff when I get to do these giveaways. I'd like to give away more stuff to the members when I get there. So I'd like YouTube to start paying for itself more often, and I want to learn how to get there much better.
Yep.
And that's right, Backstreet Tortoise.
I mean, I understand that goal. I kind of want to follow along with that goal myself on my channel. And I do have some merch in the works, but it's going to be a little bit before I get there.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to get some materials in order to get the merch.
Right. Yeah, because like every time I do a giveaway, I do a free giveaway, right? I like by free, like for those who don't know, by free giveaways, like I get, like once I get the money for the giveaway, I buy the stuff for the giveaway, then I mail the stuff on my own dime for the giveaway.
Yep.
You know, and I should say my wife's dime, because sometimes she has to help. You know, because you know, one thing we learned is giveaways, to be truly free giveaways, is the person gaining the reward pays nothing for it, or it's not really a free giveaway. Or like some people, or there's a particular couple people that charge you money for shipping, and I don't do that. And I don't find it insulting, because some people do more giveaways than they really can afford, so they have to get the money to do the shipping. But I want to do the shipping and everything, so the giveaway is there for you.
Exactly. I mean, I understand where you're coming from on that. I mean, when I think of giveaway, I don't see anywhere in that word where it says pay me.
Right.
And all the thing I see is give away.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can give it away. That's the way I look at it.
You know what's funny is every time I do a giveaway,
Uh-huh.
I always get someone in the comments of one of my videos saying, "Why don't you just do an Amazon gift card?" Dude, not about Amazon. It's about toys. That's right. Because fans and people who've been with the channel, like Coach. I know you don't see Coach chat every day, but he's been with the channel for a long time.
It's awesome.
And like when I do a giveaway, he enters or someone like Coach enters. It makes me feel good because it reminds me there's people who support the channel, who want to be the channel, who want the merch. Like I know Ray's new to the channel, but yeah, we've given away playmats. Like the playmat you see on my game nights where we play Commander, that was a custom playmat. We gave 27 of those away.
That's so cool.
Yeah, we gave away those mugs.
Yeah, those mugs. Yeah,
About showing off. We giving away custom Dragonfield sleeves. So slowly getting tortoise merch out there. And if you think about it, they're extremely rare because there's less than 100 of each of these things out there. Probably has no
very
money,
valuable.
but very valuable sentimental. Yeah, and thanks to Cane Shaker, he gets the special thanks, Cane Shaker, because he supported a lot of these giveaways back when he could.
Yep,
that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right,
I got one of the best stock from your auctions.
That's true. That's true. You paid a good premium for those stocks.
It was worth it. Supported the show and supported me, so
that's right.
Can't complain.
That's right. So that's one of the things I like to do in the future is learn how to make the show better. In the fact that I'm learning, like right now, I'm learning from Rayman a lot because I'm learning from his mannerisms on the show, which is pretty cool. Because like the last person Hillbilly and I got to interact with a lot, and Lone Wolf too. He was good at talking on radio and stuff like that, but man, was he an emotional mess altogether.
I just put on a really good face for you guys for an hour every day. That's all you get. I'm a complete disaster.
As long as we're getting it and everybody
Exactly.
else, we can get the rest of you, whatever. As long as we get the best of you.
Right, it's about that professionalism. Then he's put another song in my head. He's a walking disaster. The son of a I don't know. So, my friends, that was a good question today. Filled up a good portion.
Yep.
That was a fantastic question of the day.
Yeah. Well, because I wanted to, because the secret to life is to voice your dreams, and when you voice your dreams, it kind of helps out with you achieving them.
Yeah, you manifest.
Yeah, I gotta deal with the aftermath. That's right. That's funny, Aerosaurus Rex.
She's been my best friend for a very long time.
Nice. That's awesome.
Cool.
Amazing. It's always good to have good friends. Long time.
Yep.
So yesterday we had a unique conversation I wanted to finish, elaborate on, get deeper into. We were talking about Lorwyn. Yes, Lorwyn. Let's say that again. Lorwyn. Right?
Yeah, it's really fun to say.
Right? Just
Looking forward to it.
But we were talking about what if the original 5 planeswalkers appeared on Lorwyn. And not only did they appear on Lorwyn, they all got color shifted or changed their color. Like they could have a color added, they could have color shifted completely. That was intriguing to me because we were talking about Jace going from a blue mage to a black mage, and we're like, ooh, what could he do? But then I thought, what if Jace was blue and black? Right? What if he went
Demir Jace?
Yeah, Demir. That could be fun. What if Liliana went from black to white, or black and white, or just changed? Like what kind of abilities and stuff like that? What can we tongue around with that idea? That's a weird reference or a weird way of saying it.
So, I have something to add to this that we didn't know yesterday when we brought this up, because I actually did go and read. The Liliana that is all in white is not our Liliana. It is another Liliana.
Oh.
It's her, but not her. We are. I think Magic is going into the multiverse.
No.
That's actually very,
Interesting.
that's very
Because-
possible. I mean, the planes are their own little world, so if you had a multiverse, you got tons and tons of worlds you could pull from.
Because in the story, the regular Liliana that we all known, loved, and sometimes hated because she was Nicol Bolas's little pet, is in her classroom in Strixhaven, and then another one of her walks in, except it's not her, but it is, and she's dressed all in white instead of all in black, and she says, "We need to have a conversation," and it's her voice. So if we get color shifted planeswalkers in Lorwyn, they may not even be the ones that we've known through time. It could be a multiverse, a different version of them, which is very interesting.
Or I'd like to propose time travel.
Can I give a prediction for this?
Yeah.
Sure.
I believe we are going to get time shifted planeswalkers, not in Lorwyn, but I believe it's Fractured Realm. I think that's when we're going to get time shifted or mana shifted
reality. Yeah.
commanders. That's my high. I really feel like that's what's going to happen.
Right.
Is that the one that's after Marvel but before Star Trek?
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's after Strixhaven.
Yeah, way after.
Well, Strixhaven might be the setup for it, but yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. The one right before Star Trek or after The Hobbit. In October.
Yeah, so it'll be in October, yeah.
Yep. October 26th, I think.
I can say my wife has been sworn to secrecy, so I'll be having a talk with her in around October, I think, about that upcoming set.
Oh, well, I've heard some news. Yeah, I've already heard a little bit of news about that, but I didn't get to hear all of it, so I'll be able to collaborate on that a little bit more tomorrow.
Well, it's going to be interesting. I mean, it's going to feel weird having to wait months for the story to kind of come together because we got all this Universes Beyond going on, you know, because it's not like Captain America is going to show up in a regular set as Jace. You know, you're not going to get Jace Captain America.
That would be
real world variants. That would be interesting.
Right?
Yeah. Would Captain America be Jace or would he be Gideon?
Gideon,
Probably
100%.
Gideon.
Yeah?
Yeah, probably Gideon's character.
Yeah.
Gideon America.
Yeah.
You know, we were talking yesterday about blocks, and
Blocks.
we all did too. That was kind of, we talked about that yesterday. But looking at the roadmap that you just put up, I hadn't thought about it in this way, but we're kind of getting blocks back, right? Because it does seem like these stories, the story for Lorwyn, the story for Strixhaven, and if Lone Wolf is right, and I have no reason to think he wouldn't be, because it sounds like a very sound theory, that Fractured Realms is, this all seems like the way blocks used to work. We get 3 sets. They were one kind of story that built off of the one that came previous.
Right.
And in between, instead of having nothing, we have all this Universes Beyond stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I am kind of on board with this. If that's how they're going to do it, if every year we get one Magic story from 3 or 4 sets, and then in between we get this random Universes Beyond stuff, I'm okay with this. Because as we know, those of us who are really into the Magic story, and I have been since Nemesis probably, there are times where you will go, especially now, you'll go a long time without anything happening in the story.
Right.
So if we can get if every year we can get good story out of these 3 sets that tell a continuing narrative, and then they just throw the Universes Beyond stuff in the middle of it, I'm pretty okay with this because it's very reminiscent of blocks, where we get 3 and the story, but instead of having nothing, we make the bean counters in finance happy and throw Hobbit and Marvel, which I still enjoy, but I'm actually kind of excited right now. This is actually kind of a big deal. Thank you, Lone Wolf. You have made me very excited today.
Yeah.
Not something I usually say to a man, but you made me excited today.
Well, like Wizards, if you're listening, let's bring core sets back. Like you have foundations, we can keep foundations. Let's make that a yearly thing, so we can have yearly things to follow. Maybe about every year and a half would be fine. Have core set to core set again, but foundations.
Yeah, I think we're going to get foundations for 5 years and then foundations 2 for the next 5 years.
Well, the thing is like foundations is 5 years apart, but rotations every 3 years. So foundations is going to be legal for 5 years while cards rotate between the time.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I think that's from a strictly standard point of view. So maybe Hillbilly can, if I'm wrong, Hillbilly, please tell me. I won't take offense. I like the idea of knowing that if you're buying into foundations and you're playing standard, that it's good. Like if you bought foundations on launch day, if your deck is a lot of foundations cards, you know those cards are playable for 5 years. I don't have to worry about those rotating out of standard. They're going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just have to kind of fill in the gaps with whatever is current, Marvel, Hobbit, Fractured Realities, the one that we shall not name for Tibalt's wife.
Look, we're getting Ninja Turtles next year. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, that should be fun.
Me too.
I'm wanting the 5-color commander deck that they're coming out with. There's going to be multiple commander decks, but I want the 5-color one because I need a 5th 5-color.
Is there?
5-color deck. Yeah.
Wait, is there multiple ones? I thought they were just doing the 1 5-color one.
Nope. They reveal the 5-color one. Then later on, on a video, on Magic's YouTube page. I can't think of the guy's name who basically runs the video.
Galvin.
Is it Gavin?
Not Gavin, the other guy who does the MTG live show every week.
Oh, yeah. I know who you're talking about. Real short guy.
Well,
Black hair.
Short, but he has black hair, yeah. A little short, black hair. Anyways, he mentioned there's gonna be other decks in the precons.
I think it's going 4.
If Super Shredder is one of those precons, that precon will be unable to be purchased. It will be so expensive.
Right, but what I'm just saying is there's going to be 3 other decks.
That's awesome.
Right.
I thought they were just going to do the one, so I'm on board with this. I'm very happy.
So
I'm about to get all of them.
So yeah, so they're going to do 3 other decks, and I want the 5-color one. Well, I don't know if there's 3 exactly. There's a few more, so I'm assuming there's going to be 4 because 4 turtles.
Oh yeah.
But who knows? But like Turtles is coming out, excited for that. I mean, like I'm not buying Avatar at all because I'm waiting for the Turtles to come out. Like they even mentioned Turtles, I'm like I can skip Avatar. Avatar is just a crap. Even though I need a Shed Roots, I need several of those. Shed Roots is the new rampant growth for those who don't know. But anyways, but yeah, still good. But yeah, I'd like core sets to be back so standard's easier to track. Having 5 years for foundations and 3 years of rotation for standards is weird. But I think the reason why they pushed foundation to be 5 years and rotation to be 3 years is they're pushing out 7 freaking sets a year. No one has time to play with anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is the downside of how they're doing it, because it's not just the 3 good. I don't want to say the 3 good sets, but it's not just the 3 in-universe sets that's going to be in standard. It's all these other sets. I don't envy Hillbilly. I do not envy you, because I know that your bread and butter is arena. That's a lot of standard. I do not envy having to constantly be getting not just the few cards out of a set that I want for Commander, but having to get, basically all the cards because you're deck building every day, which is super cool, by the way. I love that. I love that you basically build a new deck every day. I love that. That's just so much stuff to try and keep up with, to try and keep getting to do your thing. I do not envy that.
Yeah.
Right, but one group of people you should feel most sorry about is the competitive tournament players.
I don't feel sorry for them.
You got to get
This whole thing's a luxury. I don't feel sorry for them at all.
They have sponsors. They're on teams. They're not paying $210 a booster box for Final Fantasy out of pocket.
Good luck, me, Mr. Tierney. Yay, Mr. Tierney. Welcome. But yeah,
I feel sorry for people like Hillbilly who has to buy that stuff himself.
Yep.
well,
I do, but I do have a advantage because I do the early access for Wizards Arena, so I get to showcase the new cards before they come out on Arena, and
That's super cool.
so I get to do that, so I can figure out. I get 24 hours to do this, and that gives me 24 hours to find out what the good cards are in the set, what the bad cards are, and what the cards combo with, and what they don't combo. I get 24 whole hours to do that, and that's still not enough time, but it does allow me to showcase the new cards.
Hillbilly, I have a very important question for you.
Yes,
Were you doing that when Final Fantasy came out?
yes.
Did you think that Vivi was a good card when you saw it?
Oh, yes, and I hated it. And I still hate it.
Mr. Cherry, it's not cheap to be a competitive Magic player. That's very true. You still got to
No,
pay
it
for your
definitely
room and
is.
board and stuff.
Yeah.
Right, my friends. All right, it is that time. We get to this special segment that Hillbilly waits for every single week.
Ooh.
What?
The movers and shakers, everybody.
Right.
Yeah, the movers and shakers. The worst thing to hit Magic the Gathering since the secondary market. No, I'm kidding. All right, so let's see what's going on. On the up and going, we got a plus 18%, which is a pretty decent nudge. For $31.99, we got Ogre, External Deepest Might. This card's been slowly going up there over time. It's been going up. There must be a deck that's running it.
I mean, it's a very popular commander card,
Yeah.
like incredibly popular in red decks. So there's that. It's rotated out of standard, hasn't it? Isn't Ixalan well out of standard at this point?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, so it's got to be either it's got to be commander, and then because it seems like it's too slow to be played in Legacy. It's 4 mana. That's a lot of mana for a format where you can die on turn 2 consistently.
That's right.
But in historic, you can play this with a fire bending.
Right.
Yeah, okay, so that could be part of it.
That could be part of it for sure.
Yeah.
Plus 7%, moving up to $44.94. We got Bristly Bill Spinesower.
Oh yeah.
I thought that
Fantastic card.
Surprised this
Fantastic.
got up. I thought the only person who actually cared about this card was Hillbilly.
Yeah.
No, he is not.
Well, with Earthbending coming out, this is incredibly good because you can Earthbend a land, you can sack it to something, and then it comes back in, it retriggers. Old BB here. That makes sense for this to continue to rise.
Right.
Plus, it's from a set that nobody opened.
Bristly Bill's a good card. Don't get me wrong. I know why he's good. I just like to give Hillbilly slack.
Yeah, because he knows I own one.
Plus 5% at 52.61. We got Quantum Riddler. Man, I need to sell my foil copy or something.
Yeah, you do because this card is. I mean, this card's good. I think. I don't know if it's $50 good. I think, but it is good. I don't know if it's $50.
Yeah, it just happens to be in the right deck at the right time, I think.
Yeah, I think that's true.
All right. Standard legal, but it's still good. Because when it's 5 mana cantrip, and you have to play your hand to get more value out of it.
Yep.
Yeah, I would assume that people are just warping this in. I can't imagine Is that how they're doing it, Hillbilly? Are people paying $5 for this, or are they just warping it in?
They're warping it in, then after they warp it in, they blink it. Then, they have a 4/6 creature on the battlefield.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. That makes sense. But nobody's paying 5 mana for this. There's a trick somewhere.
No, it's
Right.
the blink ability.
Yep.
Blink
Link. Brilliance. Love it.
That's pretty good. Blinking it in. Plus 6% and $34.99. You got Bloodthirsty Conqueror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always good.
This is what I call my Mrs. Hillbilly. She bought it. She bought it. She went out and got this card for me.
Nice. Plus 4% and $27.99. You got Overlord Belmark, which I don't know why this card's worth that much. I have this card. I play this card, but then Deathman on this card is
It's not worth. I have 2 of them. I've indexed. I would not have paid this much for them.
Only Overlord I ain't got.
Well, you're not getting mine because it's in a deck. It's already being used. It's in an Abzan Enchantments deck, which was gifted to me by Prime 406 Games. 9% at $11.85. We got High Fate Trickster. Now this card's worth it.
Probably the best card in Foundations.
One of the best
Hot
cards.
take, maybe. It's incredibly good. If it's having on a body be flash, then letting the rest of your spells play. I think it's very good. I have it in most of my blue commander decks.
Right. So good. It's a 4-mana 4/2 flash, and it gives all your spells flash.
Yep.
That's pretty solid. I like it. Then plus 3% at $27.30. We got Bloodletter of Exilot.
Ooh. This is one vampire I ain't got, but love to have it though.
I would say that these vampires are going up because they just showed that vampire from Lorwyn that's very good.
Oh,
it was the vampire they teased. It's a red and white one, so it's going to play Mardu. I think it's incredibly good for like a Markov deck, or if you're running Olivia, the other good Mardu vampire commander. That's why I would say this and the Bloodthirsty Conqueror on the uptick, because I think that deck has just gotten stronger.
Oh yeah, could be. Akhlazotz is a really good vampire here. 19% at $4.60. We got Torpor Orb because this is not a busted card at all. Torpor Orb, 2 mana artifacts as creatures in the battlefield don't cause abilities to trigger. So good, shuts down Tulane and other cards, other decks like that. So yeah. Surprising this card's not more expensive because this shuts down a lot of decks.
Yeah, it does.
All right. Then that's plus 6%. We had 11.77. We got Mossborn Hydra.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's another landfall card. I think it's the same reason Bruce Lee Bill with Earthbending. Your lands are coming into play more often. You're getting more landfall triggers. It just makes this card the value of it just skyrocket. And I don't just mean monetarily. I mean on the table, this card can get dangerous. So fast.
Yeah.
And didn't Hillbilly just get one of these cards?
Ooh, yeah. That's a Super Fast Tortoise card there.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like seeing so many of these cards. Well, I mean, there's not a ton, but I like seeing the Foundations cards still be on the rise.
Right.
Yeah.
Now 22% and 361. We got Bang Sing Se.
Nice.
It's a good land. Earthbend's fine. Like it doesn't change. Like when I look at Earthbend, I'm like it's just a better land creature ability because your creature comes back.
Right.
But or your land comes back if it's destroyed. It feels a little bit cheesy face.
It's Earthbending is pretty nuts.
Yep.
Right.
Because you can Mindslaver somebody every turn. That's dumb. Being able to Earthbend your Mindslaver, and sack it and have it come back. That's dumb. You can do some Earthbending is the best keyword that power wise, not design wise necessarily, but it's the most powerful keyword that they have designed in a long time.
I bet. Earthbending's not bad. They've worked Earthbending into the set and they made it. They designed Earthbending so unlike before, when you lose your land, you get it back. If as a creature on board wipes, you're not being DL'd or LD.
Right.
Yeah. But now cards going down. We see a big shift on Artist Talent, 28% down to $29.99 Artist Talent. I look at this card and I'm like, do I have this card? Probably not, but I don't know. I pulled off all but one of the talents. I don't remember which time I pulled.
I'm surprised this one is going down, honestly. Especially that much. 28% is a pretty substantial drop. Is this not playing in the Is It deck, Hillbilly? I know you play standard
Yes.
more than anybody.
It is played and is quite a bit.
Okay. So I'm not sure why that's going down. Then that's kind of surprising.
Maybe it's
The rest of
fallen
these
out
don't
of
surprise
favor.
me at all.
It is a shocker, but artist talent.
Maybe falling out of favor with so many people replacing it with firebending cards. Maybe.
That's possible.
I think the draw ability on this card is nuts.
Yep.
So I don't know. I really do not know. Being able to cast,
Because that's a big drop. It's the biggest drop, and it's the biggest number on all of these. 28% one way or the other is the biggest change
Yeah.
we have today.
that's very
By
true.
6%, it looks like. Oh no, 3%.
All right, now going down 10%, $58 even. Yeah, Badger Mold Cub.
Boo.
Still vastly overcosted. Card's great, but it's not $60 for the base
Yeah.
one.
I hate it for that it's going down 10% because I do own this card. Bought one pack of Avatar. Pulled this card.
Well, the truth is, this card can be like a $5 card, and it'd feel fine. I don't think it's $58 worth it. Because it depends on your creatures.
Yeah.
Like if you put this in a deck without mana dorks, you're not really playing the power of this card.
Right.
No.
Like if this was a Badger Mole elf, this card would be worth $58, but it's not an elf.
It does work great with Eleanor else.
Oh, it does. Absolutely.
It does work great with Animal Elves, but the thing is you look at what you're replacing in your deck to play this card.
Sure.
Right? You're playing your mana dorks to double up their mana. You're replacing more powerful cards for that mana ramp. So you better have a strong in-game plan and commander to have this be good. You know that's the truth. This card is not worth $58 to me, but it's a good card. I'm not going to say it's not a good card. It's just it's reliant on the mana dorks.
But
Yeah,
I
no, the
think-
card's incredibly good. I just don't think it's worth $60.
Well, this card right here, it's a must kill on site in standard. Because on turn 3, you can play a 4-costed creature with only 3 lands.
Oh, it's just fine.
Yeah.
You say that like it's normal, but if that happens to commander, it's unfair.
Well, see what people's been doing. They've been casting Ouroboros for 3 mana.
Yeah. My
that's-
point still stands.
Right. That's the reason why it's so played in standard.
Right, but in commander, it's a different story. See, in commander, if someone played this like if someone played this card and they get the dream hand, it's unfair.
Right.
Right.
That's because in 60 card you've got more copies of your removal in there. You're only going to have one copy, since it's a singleton format. So
Right.
it feels more fair because you've got more of your lightning bolts or whatever you need to remove them.
Well, yeah, I'm just highlighting a point though. If someone played this in commander and by turn 6 had like some large artifact out or some Eldrazi out, then some people complain that this breaks the system because this will fit in a bracket 3 deck. And if it plays like a bracket 4, it's too powerful, even though it's bracket 3.
Right.
I don't have a problem with this card in Commander at all.
Right, I don't think I do, but I'm just saying if the dream.
I mean,
But-
if you God Hand,
Yep.
yeah, the card's bonkers. But you're going to God Hand one out of, I don't know, 50 games probably.
Right.
If my deck's broken 1 out of 50 games, I feel like I'm okay with that.
It's like that time I played Rafik and he gave me the God Hand. I get it. I'm just talking about a specific point of view here.
Right.
Yeah.
Down 25% at 1060, we got the Legend of Krunk. Kirik. Sorry. Krunk. I don't recall this card. Scry 2, then draw a card twice. Exile the Saga, return to the battlefield, and turns into a 4/3 creature of some ability. Which won't let me see the creature? This must be a fun card played in somewhere. Because 4 mana to scry 2 and draw cards, not that amazing. Even though you do it twice in a turn, assuming it lives, that's not amazing.
The reason why this card is so good is because of the back ability. It has the ability to take an extra turn recall correctly.
I wish it would let me flip this card around to
Yeah.
see that.
It'd be nice if this allowed you to do that.
11% drop at $27.99. Got VV Orinator, such a solid card.
Yep. It got banned in standard. Its prices is going to keep coming down. It was so expensive.
Mm-hmm. Then 18% of $14.95 got Storm Chaser's Talent.
Another card that played in Vivi.
Pretty solid.
Yep.
Down 7% at $39.53. We got Washington Librarian, which why $40? Like, I understand. I don't get it. This card's good, but X is still a factor in this deck or in this card.
Well, that's the thing, right? Just like the Badger Mole Cub shouldn't be 60, this card still shouldn't be 40.
Yep.
But it was just so it got blasted to the roof during pre-sale, and my prediction was mostly right. All these cards are almost all of them are Final Fantasy and Avatar cards, because they're the cards, the prices are coming down, or a few cards that were connected to Vivi after he got banned.
Right.
2 cards down is the land that was 100% in the Vivi deck that is on its way down.
Yep.
Yeah, Wanching Tong, I see being played as a combat trick that draws cards.
Right.
Someone attacks, think you don't have a blocker, you flash this in play, draw a card or two, and you block.
Mm-hmm.
Which is pretty good for standard. Don't get me wrong. It's just different.
Yep.
Down 10% at $25.31. We got Sephiroth, Fabled Soldier.
Hmm.
This is how Hillbilly looks. This picture is how Hillbilly looks when he walks into a buffet.
You get that right.
He's swinging his sword and ready to go.
You hold them hostage to eat all the food.
That's right. All right, but anyways, now next at 11% drop, 2013, we got Ruby Privilege. Lands are always a good investment.
Yep.
These lands are okay, so I don't know if it's $20 okay, but it's a good land.
I bet these Verges. I love the Verge lands.
Yeah.
Well, they are good.
Me too.
They're the next best thing. They're the next best thing to shock lands. And I say that because shock lands are the next best thing to dual lands, right? But these don't have the basic land types like they should, if you ask me, because they'd be basically dual lands with a little issue. But like these are lands that come to play untapped, and if you control a mountain or an island, you get taps for both colors.
If that had the basic land types, that card would be $40 instead of $20.
Well, I was going to say, and it would trigger itself, right?
Yeah, it would.
Yeah. So you'd have to have the wording in there that says if you have another
another.
Or
another island. Yeah.
All right, because this is only a mountain unless you have another mountain or island.
Yeah, right.
An island.
Right. Yeah, but like the design space on these lands are pretty good, so I'm not going to complain there.
Right.
Because you do say turn 1 you do play shock land, and you turn 2 you play this, you're solid,
Yep.
All right, now at 11% at $20, you got Appa Steadfast Guardian.
Wow.
Good card, just another card that was vastly overpriced in pre-release.
It's still overpriced. $20 for this card. It's an O-ring on a creature. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
And people can still get their stuff back because of airbends.
Yep.
But either way, it's still good.
There's a combo in standard with this Alpha card. I'm surprised to see this on this side of this, because with the because there's a aim, and you would airbend your stuff and then keep playing it over and over and over each time. You're creating a 1/1 ally creature token.
Right.
Well, see, and a lot of this is like what it costs for paper Magic, and standard. While people still play it, Arena has all but killed paper standard. I mean, they do exist, but it's nothing like what it used to be.
Right. All right. Now down 11% in 1999, you got Monument of Endurance. I was actually surprised this card's not going up because it did help win the World Champions or the championships. But yeah. There you go.
Guys, I gotta go for now.
All right, bud.
See you next Wednesday.
See you next
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Ironically. All I say ironically because, man, it is the time of the day when we need
Where
to
did
get.
time go? How'd that happen?
Like we are literally 1 minute to noon. 1 minute to noon. So we gotta get to, my friends, is this last one here.
What's up, D. Lawson?
The Los Angeles.
Hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the creep.
Too much to take. Show is lit. MTG3, are you game? Rise, creep, rise. Building a following as we gain. Spitting fire like a dragon. No one can bring us down. MTG3 in the house. We own this town. Ripping through the beats with a fury.
Hanging out down the street. Same song I sang last week. No, I'm kidding. Everybody, we are getting to the drill section. We're going to start showing off because we need to get to the end of this show. And so with that, we're going to start with Lone Wolf to shill.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for having me on and an awesome show today. Well, let's get Tybalt over 1,000 with his. He has his store and his YouTube channel. Let's get Hillbilly and Tortoise over 1,500 subscribers.
Woo! Let's do it. Let's go. Hit that like button, that subscribe button. If you really like shows like today, we try to get better every day to give you viewing pleasure. Wake you up in the morning with a cup of joe. And with that, we're going to rotate over to Michael, Matt Saxon, Tybalt.
Well, thank you, and thank you for having me. As always, you can find everything Tibalts Apprentice at darkritual.site. That's where everything is tied up there. I'm looking forward to, and I'm hoping there's a Commander game tonight. Maybe I could join in.
We can make one.
All right. That'll work. I'd be happy to join.
Yeah, darkritual.site is where you can find Tybalt. Links in the description below.
Nice.
Yeah. And with that, we're going to rotate to the one, the only, the Rayman.
Hey guys, thanks for having me on again today. Thanks everybody who tuned in. I greatly appreciate everybody. We will, and I keep saying this, but tomorrow is the day. Tomorrow we were going to be doing some deck techs. Will be up on the YouTube channel. I think we're going to get a Atli Palani egg deck, which is about sacrificing eggs and flipping over into just horrible, horrible creatures, Ulamogs, Avacens, all that fun stuff, cheating them into play super early. Don't know what else people will be bringing to do deck techs with. We will have that on the Mr. B's YouTube channel starting tomorrow. So thanks, everybody, and we'll see you then.
See you then. Woo, woo, woo. And we got Hillbilly.
Hey, everybody. Today is going to be a different kind of stream that I'm going to do at 2 o'clock. Today, I'm doing viewer battle. So if you're a part of my Discord, do viewer battles, all you got to do is jump in there. There's a channel there in the Discord where you can sign up to do viewer battles. But anyway, that we're going to start that back up on Wednesdays every week. Now but right now it's just a trial because I'm not getting too much traction there. If I don't get enough traction there, then we'll be canceling it again.
Maybe you need to show a little more leg.
I've been trying to. But anyway, that's what we got going on today at 2 o'clock. And then once I find out more information about when the next early access is, I'll let you know. But the spoilers start next month on the 5th.
Yeah, sounds good.
And it's all the news and information I had.
All right. Well, everybody, I guess tonight we're going to try to get a game in for Tybalt. Probably bracket 3 game because I don't know what bracket he wants to play. He wants to play.
Three. I'm according to Moxfield, it's a 3, but we'll have to see.
I'm sorry. I ain't got a bracket 5 deck.
Oh, yeah, we'll see what we can do. 3.5 says Mr. Turney. Yeah,
there
so
you go.
We'll try to put a commander game in tonight. We'll try to scavenge up. Just let me know who wants to play on Discord. Yeah. But with that, I want to thank you all for being on the show today. I want to thank you, Hillbilly, Lone Wolf, Rayman, Michael, and Mugenfool, who was here. I want to thank you all for being here. Everybody in chat, you rock, you roll. Thank you for engaging with the conversation. You are.
I'll be an alternate tonight.
What?
I'll be an alternate tonight. If you can't find nobody, I'll play.
All right. Then you guys rock, you guys roll. I want to thank you guys for being here. I want to thank you channel members for supporting the channel the way you do financially. You are growing the channel and helping out as much as possible, which is amazing. I want to thank you channel subscribers for everything you do, like from liking the video, sharing the video, engaging with the content. You rock, you roll. And I'll remind you that you're amazing and you're loved, that someone's thinking about you. And if you can, say and or do something positive for someone else today, because you might be the change that someone else may need. And with that, my friends, we got to get to the outro stuff. I want to thank you, channel members of the channel, for supporting this creep the way you do. You are awesome. And you subscribers, everybody that subscribes, you're doing amazing too. Thank you very much for all that you do.
Start the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us, you and me. Good morning, welcome to the morning coffee show. Let's talk from in the shell and share good vibes and good times. Friends and friends that bend the senses. Let's get a bit senseless. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we bring good vibes and good times. Welcome to the morning coffee show.